Welcome back, everyone. This is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. This channel is for folks who are on a spiritual path and who know they're on a spiritual path and who are looking for guidance on how to walk their path in a good way. I typically do love and spirituality readings, and as far as the love goes, it can really span all types of relationships. The love of friends, the love of family, certainly romantic love, sexual love, and the love of kindred spirits, So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of these messages are for very specific people who are watching, and I am connected to higher guidance when I'm channeling these messages. So, just if it doesn't resonate with you, know that it might not be for you, that message. And there are plenty of other YouTube tarot readers who might hold the message for you this month. I do these when I'm guided to. Over the summer, I was guided to do readings that spanned the zodiac signs. So May 21st to June 21st, June 22nd to July 22nd, and then July 23rd through August 23rd. And for some reason, I'm being guided to do monthlies now. So we're going to start with the sign of Virgo, and we're going to go through the 12 signs, and we'll do monthlies for September, love and spirituality readings. I hope you enjoy your reading, and without further ado, here they come. Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. This is Freya, and this is your monthly reading for September 2017. It's also your post-eclipse reading, right? So there have been some amazing energies that the eclipse brought through. Some of it was challenging, some of it was healing, all of it promoted change. So a lot of the signs right now are going through major changes. You may be one of them. We'll see what the cards say for your September. I'm intending that this be helpful to you on all levels of your life. Let me just say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my Scorpio viewers' intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. What are the messages and energies for Scorpio for their post-eclipse season and the month of September 2017? I wish Scorpio to have love in their lives, to be in loving relationships, to have creative work that is fulfilling, and to always be guided towards their highest destiny. I ask this through all my teachers. I hope. All right, what are the messages and energies for Scorpio for the month of September 2017? This tarot deck that I'm using is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. I'll put the information below. What are the messages and energies for Scorpio for the month of September, love and spirituality 2017? Okay. Once more. Messages and energies for Scorpio, love and spirituality for September 2017. Please show us. To come. And at the bottom of your deck, you have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so that's going to be important during your reading. What I will do is I'll do a 4-card spread, and then I'll pull a 5th card for your spiritual guidance this month. Okay, first card up is the Tower, and it's upright. Your second card for the week, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, I meant for the month, not for the week. The third card is the Devil, and that's upright. Fourth card, beautiful, the Sun, and that's upright as well. And your fifth card, I'll put it upside down, and that's going to be your spiritual guidance for the month. So let's see. Allowing this all to have some room. Okay. Dear Scorpios, so before I get into the cards themselves, I wanted to let you know that I'm going to use two oracles for your reading this month. One is the angel cards, which I always tend to use. And then the other, and I'll show this when it's the appropriate time in your reading, is a new oracle that I've received over the summer while I was traveling, and it's called Love Letters to Earth, and it's a vibrational oracle by Nicole, Adriana, Casanova, and she's a Reiki healer, spiritual teacher, amazing woman, very creative, and she created this oracle and infused it with healing energy, and a lot of it is sacred geometry patterns. So I pulled a card for you, and we'll talk about what that card is in an appropriate time during the reading, but just wanted to show that to you in case that resonates. Okay, so your angel card for the month that came up is the card of spontaneity. And when I was meditating on your energy for this reading, I got this, it was like you were standing and you had your arms crossed in front of you, and you were just kind of saying no to something, right? You were just like, mm-mm. You were holding your boundary, holding your ground, saying you will not cross. No. So take that into account as I speak about the cards that have come up for you. All right, let me just tune in. Okay, so cute pine cone. I love pine cones. Full of wisdom. So this is the card of the recent past. What happened to bring you to the present moment that you're standing in? And it was the Tower. So something big happened. Something shifted in your life. A relationship broke apart, or a job got lost, or, you know, a roommate moved out, whatever it might be. This was something big you were not expecting. It was like a lightning strike, and it happened. And I'm getting that it probably happened during the eclipse season between July 21st through August 23rd for you. And now you're standing in the space of the aftermath of that big shock to the system. Let me tune in to, I'm reading for so many Scorpios. It's like, I'm really not going to go into all the different permutations. They're just like, no, don't do it. So think about your life. Where was a big shock in your life that just happened to bring you to this place of the aftershock? Now, as the month of September begins, and this is like the first week to the first third of the month, you've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So in the upright, the Six of Pentacles speaks of generosity, giving and taking, someone who is almost like a patron to you, who takes you under their wing, supports your art, supports your creativity, supports whatever work you're trying to bring into the world. In the reverse, that means that either you're not feeling supported by the universe right now, or by this person, or you're being stingy, in that you're being asked to be a patron to someone and you're kind of saying no. Either way, it's an unbalanced energy to the Six of Pentacles. Let me just tune into what they're trying to tell me about it. So what I'm getting is, this is the no that I saw in the very beginning. This is the you with your arms crossed and saying no to something, or feeling the no of someone towards you, right? So just take that information in and you know, let it sit with you, see where it applies to your life. I love this deck because it's called the Gilded Tarot, and it's very rich in imagery. You know, here's this person who's balancing the scales, and I'm getting to say that the scales are feeling unbalanced to you. You know, this almost reminds me of a Libra sort of energy. Libra's the sign right before you, and they really value fairness and equity and justice, not judgment, but justice, and everyone sort of getting what is due to them so that they can live a good life. And this is very much someone who is doing that. Like, he's meting out his pentacles and his coins to support everyone. And again, just in the reverse, you're not feeling it on some level. All right. Now, as the month progresses, here comes this card, the Devil. And this is, you have 3 major arcanas in a 4-card spread. So I'm getting that this is a really intense, big time for you. Those of you who are watching my channel and who are moving through your eclipse cycles and integrating whatever came up for the eclipse cycles, the Devil is a big card. Let me just tune into what it means for you and for this spread. You have, as you are a Scorpio, you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of passion. You have a lot of passions, as in things that you feel passionate about. And I'm feeling that this is your month to explore and express those passions, and really explore and express yourself, really, because the next card up is the Sun, right? So it's feeling like whatever this Tower energy was, you're saying, I'm done with it. I'm done with whatever this thing is, and I am not going to curtail any longer my own passions, my own self. I'm not going to sacrifice myself for anyone. I'm not going to, yada, 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 yada. So it's about expressing your passions, expressing your desires. And at the end of the month, you've got another beautiful card, which is the Sun. The Sun is probably the best card in the whole tarot deck, right? This is about you really shining your light and standing in your wholeness and your completeness as a being on this planet and in this universe, right? So I see September as a process for you of getting to this place of complete wholeness and self-expression and shining your unique light into the world around you, right? It's kind of, I don't want to repeat myself, but that's the story that I'm seeing. It's like, done with this self-sacrifice. It's got to go. I don't like it. I'm feeling like I'm not able to really, give or receive the way that I want to, and I'm going to be myself. Now, your spiritual guidance is this card, the Magician in reverse. So whenever I see this, I'm feeling like because we've got the Devil here, the Tower and the Sun. The Magician's a great card, but it also can be a cautionary tale. I would say, sorry, I hope you can't hear that background noise. Let me just wait for it to pass. I want to say be careful of people who are trying to manipulate you or do a little bit of black magic on you or do a little bit of sorcery on you. In the upright, the magician has all the tools at his disposal to create whatever he wants to create in the world, right? He's got his wand, his sword, his emotions, and his pentacle, his cups and his pentacles. So, earth, fire, air, water. Got all the elements to create whatever he needs to create. In the reverse, and it can be because you've been feeling deprived of being able to be yourself. In the reverse, he can kind of run roughshod over everyone else and make his desires the most important thing in the world and not really consider the others around them. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, in this process of fully showing who you are in your passionate glory, right? And fully being who you are and standing in your light, just be careful that you don't go into complete excess with that. Okay? Yeah, that's all that I'm getting to say, is be careful of then, because the devil upright is is a very fine line between him upright and him in reverse, where it's like you become bound to your passions and bound to the things that you're passionate about. So, and it goes very well with this angel card, right? The card of spontaneity. Spontaneously show yourself in the world. Spontaneously be yourself in the world. And I'm getting that you've held yourself back because you can be, sometimes Scorpio energy is really big and really all-consuming and can be kind of power-hungry, right? The magician in reverse is the power-hungry sorcerer, as opposed to the balanced one. So be careful of being too power hungry. And your card from Adriana's oracle deck, look at this beautiful card. It's the card of courage. And I'm going to hold it up while I read, so you can just take in the light energy that is there. And the beautiful vibration that sacred geometric pattern is transmitting to you. So courage. The root of courage is in the heart, in our innermost self and with our innermost feelings. Courage ignites when we transcend whatever reasons, whether real or imagined, that we have to stay within our comfort zone. When we move beyond our ego identification to play small, to believe that everything must be perfect, or to not speak, act, or become that pure expression of self, right, which exists in its most distilled form as the essence of our soul. How is courage necessary now for you? What is the best thing that could happen if you act freely and from the heart? Invoke the divine imperative of courage and allow that vibration to radiate throughout your understanding of whatever challenge you are facing. Now that is a beautiful energy, because that's what you're being called to do, right? In this reading is to be your full self, to be that full expression of who you are in the world, including all your passions, which may not be socially not accepted, but may not be socially the norm for wherever you are living in the world, right? And so I think your fear is that maybe this is a fear too. This is the spiritual guidance. Be aware of this fear of yours of being too power hungry or too power whatever, and know that it's just a fear. If you are able to walk that fine line and be able to be your full expression without the fear of turning into this, right? I hope that makes sense, dear Scorpios. You guys are sometimes really hard to read for, because You're a water energy, but you're also really passionate and fiery. So it's like water and fire mixing together to create the energies for your readings. I'm going to hold this up one last time. And again, I'll put Nicole's website down below. So if you're drawn to work with these cards, you can get in touch with her. Courage. And I'll read it one more time, because I think it goes really well with your reading. The root of courage is in the heart, in our innermost self and with our innermost feelings. Courage ignites when we transcend whatever reasons, real or imagined, that we have to stay within our comfort zone. When we move beyond our ego identification to play small, or to believe that everything must be perfect, or to not speak, act, or become that pure expression of self which exists in its most distilled form as the essence of our soul. How is courage necessary now? What is the best thing that could happen if you freely act from the heart and invoke the divine imperative of courage and allow that vibration to radiate through your understanding of whatever challenge you are facing? All right, dear Scorpios, may you have courage for your journey this month, and have a blessed one. Take care.